Oswego, New York, is experiencing a significant winter event that has disrupted daily life, transportation, and local services. According to the National Weather Service, the Oswego City Station recorded 18 inches of snow over a 24-hour period ending late on January 29, 2026. That total is part of a larger pattern that has delivered nearly 4 feet of snow to parts of Oswego over the past week, driven by persistent lake effect bands. Nearby areas saw substantial accumulation as well, including 7.4 inches in Minetto. Seasonal totals in Oswego County have reached or exceeded 100 inches in some locations. Palermo has recorded 79.1 inches, Minetto 55.8 inches, Mexico 50.9 inches, and Fulton 41 inches. These measurements reflect the combination of ongoing lake effect snowfall and prior accumulation earlier in the season. The snowstorm has created hazardous conditions across the city and county. Streets and highways are heavily covered, and snowbanks along main roads and residential streets have grown to significant heights, limiting vehicle maneuverability and partially obstructing sidewalks.
In upstate New York, we got about 2 feet, 3 feet out here already. Look at my back door. There's like 6 steps. Oh man. Snow day for here. Yay.
Snow removal crews are operating continuously, but accumulation has made progress temporary in many areas. Visibility is reduced during periods of heavier snowfall, creating safety concerns for drivers and pedestrians. City officials report that emergency vehicles have been navigating cautiously to reach affected areas, and some minor delays have occurred in response times due to road conditions.
That's a lot of snow. Goodness gracious. And I made my snow stairs. I had to clear them out from my manure. Nice little snow stairs. And that's not a snow bank. Like that's
Local government services have been directly impacted by the storm. The Oswego City School District closed schools for multiple days, and SUNY Oswego moved classes online to reduce travel risk for students and staff. County offices have adjusted operating hours or temporarily closed certain facilities. Residents have been urged to avoid non-essential travel, and parking restrictions have been implemented on several streets to facilitate snow removal operations. Public works crews are working in shifts to ensure that critical streets and thoroughfares remain accessible, but repeated accumulation continues to challenge removal efforts. Power outages in the region have been minimal. Lake effect snow tends to be lighter and drier than heavy wet snow, reducing stress on power lines. However, the volume of accumulation has created risks related to roof loads, driveway obstruction, and limited access to public facilities. Authorities have advised residents to maintain clear access to properties and exercise caution when navigating snow-covered areas. Emergency management teams are actively monitoring conditions and coordinating between city, county, and state agencies to ensure public safety.
Dug their car out. Well, we know they ain't get no. We got some more snow yesterday, so that car is pretty much buried. This one here sets up higher, so he ain't done.
The storm's impact extends to transportation infrastructure. State and county road crews have been deployed across Oswego County, prioritizing high-traffic routes and emergency access points. snowplows operate continuously, but the intensity of the snowfall, combined with intermittent gusts of wind, has resulted in drifting snow and partial road coverage, even after repeated clearing. Several minor traffic delays and vehicle accidents have been reported, though no significant injuries have been documented. Local officials continue to monitor road conditions and advise residents to adjust travel plans accordingly.
The snow is getting pretty close.
The primary cause of the snowfall is a meteorological process known as lake effect snow. This occurs when very cold air passes over relatively warmer open water, in this case, Lake Ontario. The air absorbs moisture from the lake and deposits it as snow when it reaches land. Lake effect snow is highly localized, often producing narrow bands that can remain over the same area for hours or days.
Let's eat.
During the current storm, the wind direction across Lake Ontario remains stable, allowing these bands to repeatedly deliver heavy snowfall to Oswego and surrounding areas. Neighboring towns recorded lower accumulation, highlighting the localized intensity characteristic of lake effect events. For example, while Oswego received 18 inches in 24 hours, Minetto recorded 7.4 inches in the same period, illustrating the narrow, concentrated nature of the snow band. Officials warn that lake effect snow can intensify quickly, even when conditions briefly appear to improve. Additional accumulation remains possible until weather patterns over Lake Ontario shift, reinforcing the need for continued caution and monitoring. Oswego's location directly downwind of Lake Ontario makes it especially vulnerable to prolonged lake effect events. Maintaining clear access, staying informed, and following advisories remain essential as the city manages the ongoing impacts of persistent winter weather. City and county emergency management officials continue to emphasize preparedness and coordination as snow removal efforts remain ongoing across critical routes. Schools and public offices are closed or operating on adjusted schedules, and residents are urged to follow official guidance. Local authorities, public works, and emergency services remain in close communication, providing regular updates on road conditions, snowfall, and safety concerns, as seasonal totals rank among the highest in Oswego County.
Steady coming down. Oh man, we got us some snow already.
Thanks for watching Severe Weather, where we break down the facts behind nature's most intense moments. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support keeps this channel going. Hit the bell so you never miss a real, calm, and clear report. See you in the next one. Stay informed, stay safe.